art of training birds of prey to hunt for man. And in just a few moments, there will be birds making low flights above you. Would you like that? Yes, all right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before all that takes place, we will need your help. Now, when the birds fly really low above you, please do not try to reach out and touch them. This is for your safety and for the bird's safety as well. Also, refrain from walking around or standing up during the show. You might distract the other audience, all right? And please do not consume any food because our birds are very curious. They might just decide to come down, share your snacks with you. And lastly, everyone, this is very important. You know when the birds fly really low above you and then you look up, you go, wow. Please remember to close your mouth, all right? They might drop something on the way, okay? Now, as you can see, it's pretty gloomy right now. Looks like the rain might come down any moment. So I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to move on fast with the show so all of you can get to see all the acts and also leave the place dry. You okay with that? Yes. So shall we start the show? Yes. Very good. And with that, everyone, let us begin. Ladies and gentlemen, look right back there. This impressive eagle on my arm is the white-tailed sea eagle. White-tailed sea eagles can be found throughout the coastal areas of Europe. In fact, they are considered to be one of the top 5 largest eagles in the world. The main source of diet for these birds consists of fish, but they're also known to go for smaller birds and mammals as well. Now when you take a good look at him, don't you think it's a pretty big eagle? Yeah? Well, if you think he's big, the females are much larger. For the males, right, wingtip to wingtip, it's about 1.8 meters. For the females, it can hit up to 2.4 meters. So you can imagine how big, strong, and powerful the girls are. His name is Junior. Let's give him a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, one of the most commonly used birds in falconry would be a hawk. And that too, ladies and gentlemen, Harris's hawk. We've got one joining us this afternoon. Hello. Right over here. Thank you very much, Mr. Ong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Harris's hawks, like Hawkeye over here, can be found in Central and South America. These birds are commonly used in falconry because they are known for their ability to maneuver very well. They are also very sociable and easy to train, making them excellent choice for hunting. In the wild, Harris's hawks hunt in packs of about 8 to 9 birds. Usually the younger birds will flush out the prey, while the older ones will go for the kill. So would you like to see a Hawkeye do some hunting right now? Yes, okay. Now I'm going to cast her right up there. Oh, look at that. She's going to a tree very high up. Excellent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eye on the bird. She's bobbing her head right now. I think she spotted something. Oh, off she goes. Look at that. Wow, a nice catch there. A round of applause for Hawkeye, everyone. Thank you. Pretty awesome, right? Look at that dive. Now, once the hawk has caught something, it'll be very reluctant to let it go. It gets extremely possessive over its catch. So, the falconer would have to do a simple exchange to separate the bird from the catch, just like that. And once he's done so, he will then call the bird to his glove fist. So, Mr. Ong, can we see what a Hawkeye has caught for us? Nice big juicy rabbit. Well done. You having that for supper, yeah? Okay, let's give a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, white-bellied sea eagles are commonly found in Southeast Asia. In fact, they are the largest species of eagles that you can find right here in Singapore. In the wild, these birds are known to actually hunt for venomous banded sea snakes. What they would do is they would swoop down and snatch the snake from the surface of the water. So I'm going to do a little demonstration today. I've got a replica of a banded sea snake, not a real one. Now I'm going to toss this into the center of the pond, and very shortly we're going to watch our eagle make an attempt to swoop down and catch it, alright? So ready for this? Yes, okay, so everyone look right up there. Here comes Kshatriya. A white-bellied sea eagle flying really low. Whoa, look at that. A round of applause. Well done. Well done indeed. Now what you're hearing right now is the call of an adult white-bellied sea eagle. Now these birds are very vocal in the mornings and the late evenings, alright? Now you might be wondering, how do they actually grip onto a very slippery prey like that? Well, basically they have very rough undersides, alright? Alright, right over here. Good boy. There you go. Excellent. You can always reuse this tomorrow. Okay, right over here, boy. Excellent. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned earlier on, he's still a juvenile. He's only 2 years old. Once he hits the age of about 5, that's when the feathers on his head all the way down to his belly will turn white in color. That's how they get the name, the white-bellied sea eagle. He's done pretty well. Right now, it's time for him to head back home. Home is that away. Whoa, look at that flight. Excellent. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from an eagle from Southeast Asia, we're going to move on to an eagle that can be found in North America. The American bald eagle. Bald eagles can be found in North America. Now some of you might be wondering, why are they called the bald eagles when they actually do have feathers on their head? Well, basically the term bald is an older English word for white head, so that's how they got the name, alright? And these birds build really huge nests. If you're wondering how big the bald eagle's nest could get, take a look at the pond behind me. That would give you a rough idea. That's right. And the world record for the heaviest bald eagle nest weighs an impressive 2 tons. Pretty awesome, right, ladies and gentlemen? Well, he's done pretty well, and right now it's time for her to get back home. All the way inside. Thank you very much. Round of applause for Susie, everyone. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, besides the flights of eagles, hawks, and falcons, modern falconers are also known to fly their nocturnal counterpart. When I mention the word nocturnal, what type of a bird of prey comes to your mind? Owls. Do you see one right out here? Where is it? Right over there. Okay, now that is Balang, ladies and gentlemen. Now owls are mainly flown to actually display their ability to fly very silently, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an attempt to get the owl to make a short flight towards me, right above your heads. Okay, let me get the owl's attention first. Oh, it's not looking. I need everyone to be really quiet. Ah, nope. He's looking right over there. I think the kingfisher. You spotted the kingfisher earlier on? Yeah, I think he's looking at the kingfisher. Okay, not to worry. I'm just going to pick her up right now. Right over here. There you go. Well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Balang, by the way, and Malay fish owl. Malay fish owls can be found throughout Southeast Asia. This particular species has evolved to hunt for fish, so that makes them very unique, all right? Now, I'm pretty sure some of you can hear her call. That's how she calls, very, very loud screech, by the way. And of course, she's a very special owl to us because she was hatched and raised right here in the Jurong Bird Park at our Breeding and Research Center, which is located right back there. Now, I'm pretty sure all of you know that owls are able to turn their head all the way to the back, yeah? How many degrees can they do that? Sorry? I heard 270 degrees. 360 degrees. 180. Lots of different answers. The correct answer would be 270 degrees. Okay, 360 not possible. Let's say full circle. The owl Mexican pitch step. You know what's happening? And Balang has done pretty well. Time for the hit back home. Thank you very much. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Thank you. Okay, now before we move on to our next segment, looks like the Kingfisher, which is right over here, wants to audition for the show. All right? I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to toss a piece of food into the pond. Let's see if the Kingfisher is willing enough to dive down and catch it, okay? Whoa, look at that. A round of applause for the Kingfisher. Well done, well done. Just to let you know, this is not part of the show, right? Okay, moving along, everyone. We have come to the very interactive part of the show, and it's time for an audience participation. Now, this morning we had a lady volunteer, so how about a brave gentleman tell me? Okay, sir, you're pretty fast. Why don't you make your way out here? Let's give a big round of applause, everyone. Hi, sir, that's okay? I'm sitting right over here. Hello, why don't you tell everyone what's your name, where you're from?
Hi, my name is Uday. We live in Singapore.
Sorry, your name, sir? Uday from Singapore. Okay. Uday, I've got a question for you. Have you ever handled any birds of prey before, like a hawk or an eagle? Never. Well, today is your very lucky day. Very shortly, we're going to get one to fly down, land on your arm. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, before all that happens, right, what I need you to do is put this glove on your left arm, make sure it fits very well. Once you're comfortable, just take a few steps forward, face the audience, and stretch your arm out in front like that. Very good. Now, sir, I'm going to place a little bit of food. What I need you to do is get a good grip of that, okay? Now, when the bird flies and lands on your arm, you got to keep very still because it's a pretty huge bird. On the sides. And it lands with a big impact like that. Ooh. Will you be able to keep still?
Yeah.
No problem?
No.
Are you nervous?
No.
You look nervous.
No!
So you ready for this?
I spotted a friend of mine.
Right over there. Hello. Hi, okay. Alright, so there and everyone else, if you're all set, look right back there. Here she comes. Whoa! Very good. Slowly swing your arm around. Pose for a nice picture. There you go. And right now, we're going to watch her make a short flight to Mr. Off. Thank you very much, Mr. Off. So, sir, how was that?
Fantastic.
Pretty awesome, right? Do you know what type of a bird of prey that is? Not too sure. You're going to make a wild guess? A vulture. Very good. To be exact, that would be a hooded vulture. Hooded vultures are one of the smallest vultures that you can find in Africa. All right, we're going to get her to fly, land on your arm one more time. Just stretch out your arm again, just like that. Very good. And call for her name. Her name is Hazel.
Hazel!
Here she comes. Excellent. All right, so slowly swing your arm around to the side. And once again, pose for another picture, right? Who's taking photos of you, by the way? Your family, right over there. You got some nice photos, yeah? Excellent. Okay. All right, so is she heavy? How many kilos do you think she weighs?
Maybe around
5 to 6 kilos, no, lesser. Lesser.
3.5.
About 2 kilos. Yeah, feels heavy, right? Okay, you know what? She's done pretty well. It's time for her to head back home. Let's give Hazel a big round of applause, everyone. Our hooded vulture from Africa. Thank you very much. So, sir, I hope that was a very good experience for you.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Let's give a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you very much. A brave volunteer from Singapore. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, so far you have seen Hazel. Hazel is one of the smallest vultures that you can find in Africa. Well, our next bird happens to be the largest bird of prey in the world. You want to see it? Oh, you want to see it? Okay, here he comes. Oh, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is George the Andean condor. Andean condors are the largest bird of prey in the world. They can weigh up to 15 kilos and have a massive wingspan of 3.2 meters. Pretty awesome, right? Now, these birds can be found in the mountains of South America, especially near Peru. Okay? Being a scavenger or a vulture, these birds are known to consume their food very fast because they hardly hunt. So whenever they come across a carrion, they would eat the food up very fast. I'm going to do a small demonstration today. Now with me, ladies and gentlemen, right over here, I have a huge piece of meat right over here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the boulder, and very shortly we're going to watch George make an attempt to eat it extremely fast. How long do you think it'll take? Sorry? 5 to 6 seconds? 3 seconds? Okay, we'll see you, right? Okay, Mr. George, all yours. Right over here, boy. Now look at that. He's waving at everyone. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, all gone. Well done. Pretty fast, right? Okay, you know what, George, you've done pretty well. Time for you to head back home. Home is that away. Let's give him a big round of applause, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, vultures like George right back there play a very important part in our ecosystem, okay? They help to reduce the spread of contagious diseases by consuming carrion. So they are, in fact, nature's cleanup crew. Unfortunately, many of these vulture species are declining rapidly in the wild. So please do read up about them. And if you can help in vulture conservation, please do so, okay? And now we continue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for one vulture we bring you more. Oh, look at that. Joining us in the arena is our group of vultures. I'm going to start introducing them one by one, okay? First of all, we've got the little black vulture right back there. That would be the white-headed vulture. And we've got two gray ones right in, okay? These are the white-backed vultures. All these birds can be found in Africa with the exception of the three brown vultures. You see, those are the Cinereus vultures from Europe and Asia. It's a very common sight to see all these birds coexist with one another in the wild. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got more birds joining us. Whoa! These are Brahmini kites from Southeast Asia. Let's watch them make a few more impressive catches. Whoa, look at that. Would you like to see a really high throw? Whoa, look at that, everyone. Well done indeed, well done. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, after having seen all these birds flown here today, I'm sure all of you would agree that they certainly deserve and merit the title, the Kings of the Skies. Thank you very much. All of you are more than welcome to come forward and take pictures of the birds flying around. If you have any questions regarding the birds you saw on the show, feel free to ask me, all right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, today I will be having a very special photography session. We'll be starting pretty soon, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to form a queue from here, right? You see my colleague holding on to the side, the queue